Shalom, shalom, Israel. Coming back at you with another lesson. Lord willing, this is edifying. First off, giving all praise, all honor, all glories to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and all the teachers out there pushing this word in truth, with truth and sincerity, especially now, risk your lives to do so. May you be the elect. Shalom to all the Akim and the Akwath out there listening and learning. You Israelites, so-called Negroes, Hispanic, Native, and Seminole Indians, who are the true children of Israel, as well as you speckled bird, Israelite foreigners, the Israelites that look like, act like, and take on the customs of all these heathen nations. So to you, I say Shalom. This lesson is brought to you by the Spirit and the power of Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai. Yahweh being the true name of our Father, the God of the Bible, the God of the Israelites, by Hashem meaning in the name, and Yahweh Shai being the only begotten Son of Yahweh, who the world ignorantly calls by the name of JC. This lesson is going to go into, how the people in the world give all credit to, the creation versus the creator. All right. Give all credit to man, but not the creator. Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. All right. And we're going to get into these scriptures, to edify, the nation of Israel. That's not true, man. It's not men that's doing these things. All right. The Lord has a right hand, a righteous side, and he's got a left hand. He's got the adversary, the devil working for him. All right. He has good and he has bad. Remember, the Lord is about balance. All right. He has good and he has bad. He has got light and he's got dark. All right. He can make ill. He can make healed. Okay. He can give health, or he can give illness. You know what I'm saying? The Lord is about balance. So when people try to give all credence to mankind, right, that's going off, because it's the Lord that's doing these things. All right. So without any further ado, we're just going to get some reading, all right, in the scriptures. So hold fast. All right. This is, matter of fact, I'm just going to start at Colossians 1:1. And I'm doing this because a lot of people say that they don't really go by Paul's word. All right. And Paul is of the Lord, man. All right. He's an apostle of the Lord. And it says this in Colossians 1:1. All right. For those that don't want to take heed to Paul's word. All right. Also, I'm going into this because, again, there's a lot of people that have a type of speculation that Yahweh Shai, who they ignorantly calls by the name of JC, is God, who his true name is Yahweh. They think that Yahweh and Yahweh Shai are one entity, one being, one spirit, so to say, right? Not understanding, not knowing, ignorantly believing, that's the case, when really they are two separate entities, two separate beings, okay? So again, we're going to start out. This is Colossians 1:1, all right? And it reads, all right, titling, it says, walk worthy of the Lord, all right? It says, Paul, all right, Colossians 1:1, Paul, an apostle of Yahweh Shai Mashiach, by the will of the Most High, and Timotheus, our brother, to the saints and faithful brethren in Mashiach, which are at Colossus. Grace be unto you and peace from the Most High, our Father, and the Lord, Yahweh Shai Mashiach. You see? Letting you know there's two separate beings right there. All right? It says, verse 3, we give thanks to the Most High and the Father of our Lord, Yahweh Shai Mashiach, praying always for you, since we heard of your faith in Mashiach Yahweh Shai, and of the love which ye have to all the saints, for the hope which is laid up for you in heaven, wherefore ye heard before in the word of the truth of the gospel, which is come unto you as it is in all the world, and bringeth forth fruit, as it doeth all in you, since the day ye heard of it, and knew the grace of the Most High in truth, as ye also learn of Epaphras, our dear fellow servant, who is for you a faithful minister of Mashiach, who also declared unto us your love in the Spirit. For this cause we also, since the day we heard it, do not cease to pray for you, and to desire that you might be filled with the knowledge of his will in all wisdom and spiritual understanding, that ye might walk worthy of the Lord, unto all pleasing, being fruitful in every good work and increasing in the knowledge of the Most High, strengthened with all might, according to his glorious power, unto all patience and long suffering with joyfulness. All right, and now we're getting into the reason for this lesson. All right, this is verse 12. It says, giving thanks unto the Father, which hath made us meet to be partakers of the inheritance of the saints in light. So what is this inheritance that he speaks of? All right. I'm going to go to, this is Ephesians 1, and specifically going to verse 11. It says, matter of fact, I'm going to start at verse 10. Ephesians 1 and 10 says that in the dispensation of the fullness of times, he might gather together in one all things in Mashiach, both which are in heaven and which are on earth, even in him. And here's the point. In whom also we have obtained an inheritance, being predestinated, right? Meaning we were selected from the jump, all right? Predestinated according to the purpose of him who worketh all things, to the purpose of him who worketh all things after the counsel of his own will, that we should be to the praise of his glory, who first trusted in Mashiach, right? So let's get into the predestinated, right? Being predestinated. Who are the predestinated? All right. Let's do Romans. This is Romans 8 and verse 17. Matter of fact, I'm gonna start at verse 14. Romans 8 and 14 says, for as many as are led by the Spirit of the Most High, they are the sons of the Most High. For you have not received the spirit of bondage again to fear, but you have received the spirit of adoption, whereby we cry, Abba, right? Which is Father, Abba, Father. The Spirit itself bears witness with our spirit that we are the children of the Most High. Here's the point. And if children, then heirs, right? What does heir mean? Someone who basically owns it as well, right? Owns something as well. We're heirs. We belong to. All right, those are our things. All right, and if children, then heirs, heirs of the Most High, and joint heirs with Mashiach, if so be that we suffer with him, that we may also be glorified. All right, let's pick this up also with this is Revelation 14 and Revelation 14 and verse 4. All right, it says, these are they which were not defiled with women, for they are virgins. Who? It's talking about the ones who not going by every wind of doctrine. All right, only following the scriptures, not going by, the Bible, also the going by Kemet, going by Santa Maria, going by Buddhism and this and that. All right, we're following strictly and dealing only strictly with wisdom, the scriptures. Okay, these are those virgins, right? Single eye, all right? These are they which were not defiled with women, meaning of different doctrines, philosophies. For they are virgins, again, sticking with only the scriptures. They are they which follow the Lamb whithersoever he goeth. These were redeemed from among men, being the first fruits unto the Most High and to the Lamb. The Most High being Yahweh, the Lamb being Yahweh Shai. Again, stating that they are two separate, not just one, right? Yahweh Shai is not Yahweh. Yahweh is not Yahweh Shai. The spirit of Yahweh is in Yahweh Shai. Yes, it's also in the elect men, right? Those prophets out there on the highways and hedges, right? Sighing and crying about the abominations that are done in the midst thereof. Those that are constantly dealing in the works of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Those that are declaring Yahweh while Yahweh Shai. All right? Right? So going back into that Ephesians 1 and 11. All right, which again I'll read. Ephesians 1:11 says, in whom also we have obtained an inheritance, right? Joint heirs, being predestinated, right? According to the purpose of him who worketh all things after the counsel of his own will, that we should be to the praise of his glory, who first trusted in Mashiach. First trusted. Why? What do you mean first trusted? What? Yeah, because they are what? The first fruits. All right. Again, going back to that Revelation 14:4 says, these are they which were not defiled with women, for they are virgins. These are they which follow the Lamb whithersoever he goeth. These were redeemed from among men, being the first fruits. All right. First fruits. All right. Again, Ephesians 1:12, it says that we should be the praise of his glory, who first trusted in Mashiach. Again, Revelation 14:4. At the bottom, it says, these were redeemed from among men, being the first fruits unto the Most High and to the Lamb. All right. Now, let's get back to that Colossians. All right. This is Colossians. Verse where we left off on. See, where did we leave off? According to his glorious power. Okay, we read verse 12. All right, I'm going to read it again, though. This is Colossians 1:12. It says, giving thanks unto the Father, which hath made us meet to be partakers of the inheritance of the saints in light. All right, inheritance, that being joint heirs. All right, who hath, verse 13, who hath delivered us from the power of darkness and hath translated us into the kingdom of his dear Son, in whom we have redemption through his blood, even the forgiveness of sins. All right, let's get into that redemption. All right, this is redemption through his blood. All right, this is Acts. This is Acts 10. And I start at verse 40. Acts 10:40 says, him the Most High raised up the third day, which was talking about Yahweh Shai being raised up on the third day, and showed him openly, not to all the people, but unto the witness chosen before of the Most High. Right? Though predestinated, right? Though the joint heirs, even to us who did eat and drink with him after he rose from the dead. And he commanded us to preach unto the people and to testify that it is he which was ordained of the Most High to be the judge of quick and dead. Those are of the spirit, and those are not of the spirit, spiritually dead. All right. Verse 43, to him give all the prophets witness that through his name whosoever believeth in him shall receive remission of sins. All right. To basically blot out the sins. Okay. Again, that's going into that Colossians 1:14, which I'll read again. It says, in him, in whom we have redemption through his blood, even the forgiveness of sins. You see? Again, Acts 10:43, to him give all the prophets witness that through his name whosoever believeth in him shall receive remission of sins. So you got to be calling on the names of Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. All right? Those are the names, the true names. Those that truly believe in Yahweh and Yahweh Shai are going to also always call on those names of Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. All right? Also, you know what? Let's get this in this is Isaiah. This is Isaiah 63. It's Isaiah 63. And verse 4, it says, for the day of vengeance is in my heart, and the year of my redeemed is come, because he's only coming for the elect. All right, the 144,000, the best of the best. All right, the first fruits, and the rest of the 1/3. right? Those that were redeemed worthy of dealing and having salvation through Yahweh Shai, right? Those that came back to the statutes, laws, commandments, the obedience of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, all right? Because Isaiah 63 is talking about what? The day of vengeance, man. All right? He's coming back for the elect. He's not coming back for all of Israel. He's not coming back for all people in the face of the earth, man. He's only coming back for those that are redeemed. All right? All the other the 2/3 are going to be made right in the kingdom. They're not going to make it on the first go round. Okay? We can also pick that up. This is Revelation. This is Revelation 18. This is Revelation 18 and verse 20. All right, getting straight to the point. It says, "Rejoice over her, thou heaven, and ye holy apostles and prophets, for the Most High hath avenged you on her." All right, rejoice over her, thou heaven, and ye holy apostles. So that's letting you know, talking about those that are being the redeemed, the best of the best. That's the apostles, the prophets. Right, the spirit of prophecy is to the prophets. Right. And then, of course, again, the 1/3 that's going to be have salvation as well. All right. Matter of fact, just to bring all this in, it says, see, we're going to start. We'll start at this is Revelation 18, and I'm gonna start at verse 16. It says, "And saying, Alas, alas, that great city that was clothed in fine linen and purple and scarlet and decked with gold and precious stones and pearls. For in 1 hour so great riches is come to naught." This place is talking about America, also known as Mystery Babylon. All right. "And every shipmate, and every shipmaster, and all the company in ships, and sailors, and as many as trade by sea, stood afar off," because this place is also known as the merchant city. All right. A lot of people do a lot of trade with America. All right. "And cried when they saw the smoke of her burning." All right. Sit in the dust, O daughter of Babylon. All right. Talking about this place, America. "And cried when they saw the smoke of her burning, saying, What city is like unto this great city?" Right? Don't all the places in the face of the earth want to be like America? Hold fast to all the philosophies of America? All right? This great city. "And they cast dust on their head and cried, weeping and wailing, saying, Alas, alas, that great city wherein were made rich all that had ships in the sea by reason of her costliness. For in 1 hour is she made desolate." Because it took 500 years to create America, right? The Lord is going to destroy this place in 1 hour. Imagine how much destruction and death there is in 1 hour. The whole place, the whole America, in 1 hour, right? "Rejoice over her," right? And again, we're going to get into proving the her, right? "Rejoice over her, thou heaven, and ye holy apostles and prophets, for the Most High has avenged you on her." Right? This is Revelation 19, and I'm gonna start at verse 1. It says, "The judgment of the great whore," which is America. Right? It says, "And after these things I heard a great voice of much people in heaven saying, Hallelujah, salvation and glory and honor and power unto the Lord our power. For true and righteous are his judgments. For he hath judged the great whore, which did corrupt the earth with her fornication," right, her philosophies and whatnot, "and hath avenged the blood of his servants at her hand." And again they said, Hallelujah, and her smoke rose up forever and ever. Right? And go, matter of fact, if you can go Revelation 18 and I'll start at verse 4. You know what? I'll start at 1. All right. But the point being is going to be in verse 9. All right. Revelation 18 and 1, it says, "And after these things I saw another angel come down from heaven, having great power, and the earth was lighted with his glory. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon, the great, is fallen." Talking about America. "Is fallen, and is become the habitation of devils and hold of every foul spirit, a cage of every unclean and hateful bird, for all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her, and the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies. All right, again, going into all these nations upon the face of the earth want to be like America, want to deal with America, follow all their philosophies and ways, right? And now all these nations are seeing how America truly is, and that's why all these nations are pissed at America, man. All right, all the nations are mad, made small amongst the heathen, man. Book of Obadiah, right? It says, verse 4, it says, and I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues. And that's the men of the Lord going out on the highways and hedges saying, hey man, y'all better come back to the statutes, laws, commandments, the obedience of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Right? Shall the trumpet be blown in the city and the people not be afraid? Right? Shall the men of the Lord not go out there and let y'all know, hey, the Lord coming back and fuck this place up? Y'all better get right. Ain't you gonna be a little fearful? Ain't you gonna be scared? Right? Shall there be evil in the city and the Lord have not done it? All right. Surely the Lord God will do nothing, but he revealeth his secret unto his servants, the prophets. All right. The book of Amos. All right. He's letting you know by way of the prophets, man. His mouthpiece. All right. The men of the Lord are the spokesmen, all right, to our president. All right. Yahweh Yahushai. All right. The commander in chief. All right. And telling y'all to come out of her. All right. Be not partakers of her sins, and that you receive not of her plagues. So you don't get destroyed with this place, man. All right. It says, for her sins have reached unto heaven, and the Most High has remembered her iniquities. Again, her meaning America. Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her double according to her works. In the cup which she hath filled, fill to her double. So the Lord is saying everything they did to us, do unto them double. Right? How much she hath glorified herself and lived deliciously, so much torment and sorrow give her. For she saith in her heart, I sit a queen, and am no widow, and shall see no sorrow. Has anybody ever tried to buck up really, truly against America? Right? When the last time she had war on her soil, man? Other than those of her own people, right? Egyptian against Egyptian. No, nobody ever tried to come up against America. All right, that's why this is saying said like this, man. For she saith in her heart, I sit a queen, and am no widow, and shall see no sorrow. Therefore shall her plague come in one day, death and mourning and famine, and she shall be utterly burned with fire. For strong is the Lord God who judges her. All right, Babylon's destruction, verse 9. And the king of the earth, and the kings of the earth, who have committed fornication and lived deliciously with her, shall bewail her and lament her for her, when they shall see the smoke of her burning, standing afar off for the fear of her torment, saying, alas, also, Salakia, alas, alas, that great city Babylon, that mighty city, for in 1 hour is thy judgment come. You see? And that burning. All right, again, this is let's go back to Isaiah. Say, hey man, the Lord, it's the Lord that's doing these things. That's the whole point of this lesson. Again, the lesson, they give all credit to man, but not to the Creator. All right, this is Isaiah. Let's see, this is Isaiah 34 and verse 4. It says, and all the hosts of heaven shall be dissolved, and the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll. Everybody's seen what a nuclear bomb does when it goes off, right? Comes together, rolls up like a mushroom cloud, right? And all the clouds move out of the way. It look like a scroll, right? It look like it's turning in on each other, or somebody who blows smoke O's, right? O-rings when they smoking. Right, that's what happens with the nuclear cloud. It's a cloud. The clouds roll up together, look like a scroll. All right. It says, and all the hosts shall fall down, as the leaf falleth off from the vine, and as a falling fig from the fig tree. There's a missiles falling out of the sky, man. All right, and that's where that burning is gonna come from. All right. Also, just to make bring that home, let's get the. This is Zechariah. This is Zechariah 14 and verse 12. It says, "And this shall be the plague wherewith Yahweh will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth." What can do that? There's only one thing that can do that, and that's an ICB missile. That's an intercontinental ballistic missile. Nuclear fire is the point. That's going to be the burning forever, right? Because this place is going to be a lake of fire, right? This place is going to be straight destroyed, man. And we constantly letting y'all know, hey, you need to come up out of this place, man. All right? Or you're going to be part of that. All right? Now, let's get back to this. It says, back to Colossians, right? This is Colossians 1 and 15. It says, "Who is the image of the invisible Most High, the firstborn of every creature? For by him were all things created that are in heaven and that are in earth, visible and invisible, wherewith they be thrones or dominions or principalities or powers. All things were created by him and for him. And he is before all things, and by him all things consists." All right? How do we also know this? Go to John 1 and 1, right? Because they were, oh, God created it all. God created this. God created. I mean, he is the creator of all things, but he gave that power unto his son, Yahweh Shai. Right? John 1 and 1. It says, "In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with the Most High, and the Word was the Most High. The same was in the beginning with the Most High. All things were made by him, and without him was not anything made that was made. In him was life, and the life was the light of men. And the light shineth in darkness, and the darkness comprehended it not." That you 2/3 and you heathen in the world can't understand this light. All right, only the elect have obtained it. The rest were blinded. They're in darkness, okay? Verse 6, "There was a man sent from the Most High, whose name was John. The same came for a witness, to bear witness of the light, that all men through him might believe. He was not that light, but was sent to bear witness of that light." Right? Talking about John. John wasn't the light, but he was made to bear witness of that light, bear witness of Yahweh Shai. "That was the true light, which lighteth every man that cometh into the world. He was in the world, and the world was made by him." See that? The world was made by him, and the world knew him not. He came unto his own, and his own received him not. But as many as received him, to them gave he power to become the sons of the Most High, even to them that believe on his name, which were born not of blood, nor of the will of the flesh, nor of the will of man, but of the Most High. And the Word was made flesh and dwelt among us, and we beheld his glory. The glory is of the only begotten of the Father, full of grace and truth. You see? What is that telling you? Two separate beings. All right? It's not this. It don't get no more plain than that, man. All right? Let's see what we got here. No, let me see what I got through here. Salakia. Went through that. Okay, let's just read it from here. This is every creature. Okay, this is verse 17. All right, Colossians 1 and 17. It says, and he is before all things, and by him all things consist. And he is the head of the body, the church, right? Yahweh Shai is the cornerstone, all right, of the temple, the living temple, the man of the Lord, all right? Who is the beginning, the firstborn from the dead, that in all things he might have the preeminence. For it pleased For it pleased the Father that in him should all fullness dwell, and having made peace through the blood of his cross, by him to reconcile all things unto himself. By him I say, whether they be things in earth or things in heaven. See that? Oh yeah, we can just read this too. This is Acts 26:18. It says, to open their eyes and to turn them from darkness to light, and from the power of Satan unto the Most High, that they may receive forgiveness of sins and inheritance among them which are sanctified by faith that is in me. Right? What is this darkness to light? 2 Corinthians 4 and start at verse 4. It says, in whom the Most High of this world hath blinded the minds of them which believe not, lest the light of the glorious gospel of Mashiach, who is the image of the Most High, should shine into them. See that? Two separate entities, two separate beings, all right? For we preach not ourselves, but Mashiach Yahushai the Lord, and ourselves your servants for Yahushai's sake. For the Most High, who commanded the light to shine out of darkness, hath shined in our hearts to give the light of the knowledge of the glory of the Most High in the face of Yahushai Mashiach. Right? And we read that Colossians 1 and 14, going into that Acts 10 and 43, which says, to him all the prophets witness that through his name whosoever believeth in him shall receive remission of sins. Right? We went through all that. Going to the her, smoke forever, burning. All right. And that's pretty much it, man. Oh, Khan, you know what? Let's get one more. Talking about the her. Let's do this. Revelation 18:3, it says, for all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her. We already went into who the her is. It's America, Babylon. All right. Wrath of her fornication. And the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her, and the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies. Jeremiah 51 and 7 says, Babylon has been a golden cup in Yahweh's hand that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken of her wine, therefore the nations are mad. Remember, I was talking about Obadiah earlier, right? Through Yahweh Yahushai. The nations are mad at America, right? Made America small amongst the heathens, man. All right? This place is through, man. So when people say, oh, the governments of the earth are doing this, the militaries are doing that. No, it's the Lord doing these things. The Lord is putting all these things in play. It's the Lord that's creating high gas prices. It's the Lord who's putting a hike on food and raiment and so on and so forth. Right? It's the Lord doing these things. When these cicadas come upon the face of the earth, that's the Lord doing these things, man. Right? It's the Lord who created the eclipse. All right? It's the Lord who created the Space Force. All right? Stop giving all credence and cares and honor to man, the creation. It's the Creator who's doing these things. Right? The Most High is the judge. He setteth up one and setteth down another, man. Right? He made vessels of honor and vessels of dishonor. He'll have a kingdom rise. He'll have a kingdom fall. That's what's going on, man. This is the world's chess piece. He's playing chess with this place, man. All right? He makes all the moves. All right? So with that, hey, Lord willing, this is edifying. Giving all praise, all honor, all glories to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and all the teachers out there pushing this word in truth, with truth and sincerity, especially now risk your lives to do so. May you be the elect. Y'all better stay prayed up, man. Repent and come out of her, my people. All right? Or you're going to be partaker of her plagues. So repent, not just for this lifetime, but your past lives as well. Kwam Yasharallah. Shalom.